Welcome to Our Kids, sponsored by Jefferson County Public Schools. I'm Atherton High School correspondent Bryana Hinkle. It's the start of a new school year, and we have lots of things happening, from seeing how students spent the summer to celebrating an Olympic achievement. Let's start by taking a look at the first day of school.
Happy first day!
Good morning.
What's up, bud? What are we doing?
We're at Western High School, the STEM magnet, and we're getting ready for our first day of school. I'm very excited for all of our students to roll in. You can see we got staff behind me out there greeting everyone. Everyone's pumped.
Welcome, gentlemen. Happy first day!
Innovation is our attitude here at this school, and it's a STEM program. Very excited. We've got our freshmen coming in here. We've got our juniors and seniors returning.
You're going to go to Mr. Sexton's room, 225.
Real high energy, and really looking forward to getting this energy going and making sure we maintain it throughout the entire year.
What's up, man? What's up? How you doing? I'm doing good. How are you? Good. What you up to? What year are you?
First day of school, excited about it. Happy to be at Western High School for the first day of school, first year that they're having a STEM magnet program, so just real excited to be here and welcome kids into school.
The first day is exciting, it's fun.
What are we learning this year? What do we think we're going to learn this year?
It's busy, and we're just happy to see the kids back here at school.
Teachers are already setting expectations, students are learning each other's names, routines and procedures, and we start day one with our schedules.
So they're all happy, the kids are happy, it's great to see everyone, talking to the ones we knew last year about how their summer was and things like that, so it's always a good time.
New branding across the building, first year in our Explore Pathway programs, so just energy across the board through the rebrand of Crosby Middle School. All my teachers are on board and excited, welcoming students, a lot of smiles. The gym is brand new, it was awesome to see. So really just seeing how they transition right from grade to grade, seeing these little sixth graders coming in, and then now this morning in the gym with all of our eighth graders, just seeing them grow throughout the years, and their final year here with us, just getting them ready in transition is going to be awesome.
How you doing, man? You all right? Good to see you.
So here we are at Norton Commons Elementary, starting the first day of school, and so excited. The kids were glowing and ready to go. They're already in the classroom. Really, any school year is about the kids. It's about getting them in here, learning, growing, getting engaged, plugged in, building community. That's what it's about.
It'll be a busy day, but my favorite part is definitely welcoming kids to school and, giving them a high five as they walk in the door.
District officials unveiled the first completed artificial turf field and new stadium at the Academy at Shawnee as part of a $75 million construction and renovation effort at 21 high schools.
Thank you.
Good morning and welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful day here, an exciting day for JCPS, and today we are celebrating the completion of the very first of our 21 turf fields that will be installed at JCPS high schools over the next few years. And I'm very proud that the first one that we have completed now is at the Academy at Shawnee. As a former coach and athletic director, I always talked to our students and felt like they did not feel like they had the same facilities as surrounding districts and other public schools and private schools. And sometimes even to the fact where they felt a little embarrassed about their facilities compared to other facilities around the state.
This is just the beginning of all the amazing things that are happening in JCPS athletics. We are thankful for our board members and our superintendent's support, and we're thankful for our coaches and also our student athletes who are working hard each and every day. So I'm excited for the Eagles to have this opportunity to be the first ones, but we'll continue to have more and more fields to support our student athletes.
We have a lot of potential. These athletes behind us, these students, they have the potential to do many, many things. And as I leave, prepared to retire here, I'm excited about this opportunity for our kids, that the students in Jefferson County and the students in the west end of Louisville will have something to be very proud of.
This is the best of the best. We go to Lexington, we play out of town a lot. We were the only 2A school, so our district is all out of town teams. Everybody has nice facilities. Nobody will have a nicer facility than Shawnee. From today on, nobody will have a nicer facility than Shawnee. The kids are proud. I mean, we're having trouble keeping the neighbors off. All they want to do is come out and walk on it. They just want to see it.
For the first time ever, I believe that these young men behind me will have the best of the best and just an incredible opportunity to showcase their skills and talents on a field and a stadium that they deserve.
Congratulations to Manuel High School graduate Yared Nagus. He took home the bronze medal in the 1500 meter from the Paris Olympics.
Jill Bickle. I am an AP English teacher here, and I have been the assistant cross-country coach for a while now. I want to say like 8-9 years. So he was just your pretty typical kid, honestly, and when he started running, he was, you know, this scrawny freshman, sophomore. He grew it into, you know, a dominant runner in his senior year. I've been a little bit anxious all day long for Yared and just his family. Our head coach, Tim Holman, is in Paris watching him. By third lap, I started to feel a little sick to my stomach. And then in that fourth lap, especially down the stretch in the last, you know, 100 or so, I kind of got this feeling like he's gonna medal. He's gonna do this. Elation and just sheer joy.
This is a huge opportunity for us to get to celebrate one of our many great alumni. Having an opportunity to send a DuPont Manuel graduate out onto the world stage is just an absolute blessing.
The Ready 4K camp prepared young students for kindergarten by introducing them to skills they will need in elementary school.
Some great triangles. Wow, look at them.
Today we are here at Duval Education Center, and this is just one of our 5 locations for our Camp Ready for K.
We're all making triangles.
And overall we have close to 1,000 students that applied for our Camp Ready for K, getting them ready for kindergarten.
5, 6, 7. We are working on our numbers. So in the different centers, we have them counting, we have number recognition, and then modeling writing numbers, because that's a big thing, knowing how to write their names and also how to write their numbers.
The students, they have activities. Of course, we are looking at academic skills, fine and gross motor skills, along with those social and emotional skills as well.
Where is 6? There you go.
We want to help them in that transition. What does it look like to be in a classroom?
Fist bump.
They are also just working on the socialization part that they will take away with them. And then just all of the things just transitioning, being in a school setting that they will take with them to the kindergarten classroom. It is our 10th year, so this is a milestone year. You know, just giving some gratitude toward the educators, the families that made this all possible, our community members, just highlighting them that to make this possible to have this our 10th year in a row.
And see how we have 1, 2.
And it's helping them memorize their numbers and also being able to write their numbers and recognize them when it's time to recognize them. Like when we do our calendar, they're able to say, I know that's 22, and point out the numbers.
1, 2, 4.
Our program is very inclusive, and so we want, you know, as many students as possible to make sure they, you know, start off on that right foot, ready for kindergarten.
Yes, you did. Good job, Mom. Say, kiss your brain.
Camp Vision was for students who are blind or visually impaired. The camp had them working with assistive technology, learning independent living skills, and doing fun activities.
So the seed will contain a tiny plant.
We're at Bates Elementary, and we have Vision Camp going on right now.
I got the sauce, the cheese, and the pepperoni. We're gonna first put the cheese in the pizza bagel, and then we'll add some pepperonis in there too.
So this camp is for our visually impaired students, and the visually impaired students come to our camp in the summer to go through expanded core curriculum. If you cannot see when someone is teaching you something, we have to help you learn how to see whatever is going on.
Tell me when to stop.
Okay.
Today we're going to do a lesson on making pizza bagels. So we have a talking microwave.
And then we'll put it into the microwave, talking microwave, and then we'll just push this button. It's easy because if you spin this that way, it tells you what is it like. If you have popcorn, you spin it, and if it says popcorn, then you just put the popcorn in, and then you press it.
We like build kits, and we can like drive cars. And when we build kits, we have help, and like if we need help, and the teachers are there to help us.
5 minutes express code. We're out to have fun. We're going to do whatever we need to do to help them have fun. And on our side, on the middle school side, we are letting them choose what to do.
It feels like dirt, kind of.
They did learn a lot of things. They learned how to use tools. They're learning how to cook. They're learning how to do all those things. We don't have time during the classroom to teach them. But they're going to go back to class and they're going to be a little bit more mature because they've also helped their friends. They've made friends. They've had that social part of life. You know, you don't get to do that. You might be the student in class that's the only visually impaired student. Whereas here, everybody's visually impaired and it doesn't matter.
The main goal of the Deaf and Hard of Hearing camp was to give the students a chance to socialize with other kids like them.
Actually spins around. Yes, and does it shoot light at?
This is our JCPS, Deaf and Hard of Hearing Specialty Camp. We're currently having it at Bloom Elementary. Sometimes they're the only student in a school that the school has even experienced having a hearing loss. And so they're very unique, but they also feel very isolated. And so this is an opportunity for them to see that there are other people just like me. It helps to build confidence, self-esteem, give value, like they are great kids.
It just feels lonely. I don't really have people to talk to. Everybody else speaks English. And there's 3 others that are hard of hearing, but they can speak. And now here at camp, I can connect with people, and I'm really happy.
Hey, close. Look at it. Isn't that cool?
So we have students in a variety of educational settings across Jefferson County. They don't always see each other. They don't always see students that are like them. So that is really the purpose of this camp, is for the students K through 12 to come with us for about 4 weeks in the summer and meet other students like them.
Fun, because summer camp is easy.
We teach academic skills, vocabulary, communication, social skills. So we're trying to build all of that in, as well as work on our expanded core curriculum.
Wow, it's so cool.
The summer camp is unique in that they get to come and we're not only building skills, but they get to have a lot of fun doing it. So we get to pick our own theme and kind of work with that to make it a lot of fun for the kids.
I really enjoy it. I like meeting people that are just like me, and at school it's just me who's deaf. So it's really nice being here and connecting with people.
The Literacy and camps give students a chance to read about and experience many different hands-on activities.
Feet together, facing the front.
We're at the Shiny Satellite office, and we're in the midst of a Lit In program sponsored by DEP. Lit In is a summer camp. It goes on for several days, right? So we have literacy and dance here, where a dance instructor comes in. We have literacy and swim, where swim instructors will teach kids how to swim.
I feel like I'm learning and having fun because I made lots of new friends. It's just teaching us to have a good time and just start reading stuff, and then when you're just scared to read it, you just have to have confidence.
We have 14 camps, so kids and guardians can actually choose and select their interest. And we have everything ranging from swimming, dance, soccer, literacy, and DJing, So kids can sign up for their interest and then actually pursue that interest with literacy and an actual vendor that specializes in that skill.
I swim every once in a while, and I didn't want to jump in the pool at all, but one of my friends was scared to jump in the pool too. Well, we wasn't friends at first, but now we're best friends. So we both just jumped in at the same time, and it made me come over my fear for jumping in the pool.
Literacy In is definitely designed to keep kids engaged because it is summer. And it had a whole year of learning, right? So what would make them want to come back and learn some more, work with teachers and instructional assistants, right? You get to read a story about it, and then you get to do that thing. Keeping them engaged and working on the literacy skills is very important because we help to combat that summer slide. And we're also giving babies an opportunity to be engaged with things free of charge. They can form some great memories, have some unique experiences, and really learn to grow.
It's been a good thing because my cousin is here, and then we're having a good time swimming, dancing.
You know the saying, seeing is believing? Well, with Literacy In, literally reading is being. They read about it and then they do it. That's what they get.
We've got more of our favorite JCPS stories coming up. Stay tuned.
I think the most rewarding moment that I've had is seeing a kid for the first time going to kindergarten, and then you've been with that kid until they graduate to 5th grade, going into middle school, and you've been there that whole time. You've guided them, you've helped them, and now you can see the growth in them.
I love my bus driver because she's very nice, she's very sweet, and she helps the kids when they need like anything.
We need you! We love our bus drivers. I like how she's so pretty and fun and really nice.
I love the job. The hours are great. It's rewarding getting to work with kids, and I would say it's probably the most favorite job I've had.
Again, if you're looking to be a part of the village, if you're looking to make a difference, being a JCPS bus driver is definitely one of those things where you can do both.
We need you!
I'm Yard Nagoose. I'm an Olympian. I've been running around my whole life. Running around the house, running around my neighborhood, and some mornings running to catch the bus to DuPont Manuel High School. Making the Olympic team has always been my dream, but I knew I had to have options for my future. I ran hard and I studied hard, and my JCPS teachers and coaches were there for me the whole way. JCPS cares about student success, and I'm proud of where my education and career have taken me. I'm Yard Nagoose. I'm an Olympian, and I am JCPS.
Welcome back to Our Kids. I'm Atherton High School correspondent Bryana Hinkle. Molina Healthcare announced it is donating a 20-acre property in Louisville at 18th and Broadway to Jefferson County Public Schools. JCPS plans to build a new Hudson Middle School at the site.
1, 2, 3! Molina Healthcare, Passport by Molina Healthcare, is here today to announce that we are donating this property to Jefferson County Public Schools.
About 18 months ago, we started having conversations with Molina and Passport to talk about how JCPS could have a home on this important plot of land. And I would never, in my wildest dreams, thought that they would donate us this plot of land, but they came through and did that. So we have not had a middle or a high school built in West Louisville since 1952. But that ends with this property behind us.
But just look at what we're doing here today. Announcing a new middle school coming to West Louisville. I mean, this is a multi-million-dollar gift by Passport by Molina to this community and the school system.
Because every family, every student deserves the best. They deserve the best elementary school like they have across the street. They deserve the best middle school like they'll have here at Hudson Middle School. And let's all work together for these projects.
But I think this is a revving up of the energy that I think is laying stronger foundation for good things to come.
This day is a testament to the fact that transformation can happen. And when you have the right people at the table, transformation does happen. Kids are important, kids must be central, kids must continue to be invested in, and that's what this site is symbolic of.
In 2026, when we cut this ribbon, I hope to remind everyone, I hope to remind you and you and you and you and you and you that you are welcome here.
JCPS broke ground on a new early childhood center that is expected to open in August of 2026.
1, 2, 3, pitch.
We are here to break ground on another new JCPS building, which is going to be a brand new early learning center for 3- and 4-year-old students. You can see the mock-up here of what that's going to be. I am excited to say that this is going to be the 5th standalone early childhood center in JCPS.
The construction of this center is a bold step towards a brighter future, one that ensures our youngest children have access to high-quality, long-term education. The center is not a building. It's a testament to a long-term investment in the lives of our young citizens. It's a beacon of support and opportunity.
We have about 2,600 students in our early childhood programs. These students come from our neediest families, really need the early childhood learning offered to them to be ready for kindergarten, because we know every child, every single child deserves quality early learning opportunities.
JCPS is literally changing the trajectory of this city for the better. And we're doing it one building at a time and one child at a time. Each of these facilities represent hope. They represent the future. If you really want to change the future.
The centrally located center ensures our students and families have access to concentrated wraparound services and a safe, nurturing environment, reducing barriers and fostering a sense of community.
This new building will have 23 classrooms, which will allow us to bring 23 teachers under the same roof where it's easy to collaborate. It's going to become a warm, welcoming environment. This $20 million facility will have several features that save energy and long-term costs: geothermal heating and cooling system and energy-efficient LED lights. It will also have inclusive playgrounds, multiple inclusive playgrounds for our students.
I'm excited about what's happening today, but more than that, I'm excited about what the future of Louisville will be.
7 graduating seniors in the class of 2024 went back and read heartfelt letters to the teachers who had the biggest impact on them during their K-12 careers.
Are we ready?
I wrote her the letter, the teachers that changed my life.
He's the one who impacted my life.
I have a special visitor for you today.
What are you doing?
Am I going somewhere?
You're going to be right here.
I am.
We have a special announcement here that needs to take place.
We're writing letters to our favorite teachers. And I'm going to do this without crying, but... Dear Miss Bennett. Dear Miss Hudson. Dear Miss Burnett.
Hey, Mr. Drake.
Hi, Miss Shaney. I don't know where to begin. I wrote you a letter.
You did?
And I want to read it to you.
Okay.
Dear Mr. Monsma, you have changed my life in more ways than I can count. I will forever be grateful for the kindness you have shown me.
Coming from another country and being a senior should have affected me more than that, but with your help, it didn't.
As a refugee growing up, I felt like I didn't belong sometimes. But you always made sure that I mattered and that everyone else did.
You're the reason I felt comfortable being in my own skin.
You made me feel as though I was just as welcome as those other students you've known for years prior. You were more than just a teacher to me.
Miss Bennett gave me this foundational kindness that allowed me to grow into the adult I am today, and the adult that still wants to be just like her kindergarten teacher as she goes through her trials of early adulthood.
You were kind and encouraging, and while that sounds like traits a teacher should have, you went above and beyond.
I have higher goals now, with a stronger faith in my future because of you.
As I think about it, no matter what, you have always believed in me, and you have always pushed me to be the best I could be. And I also appreciate you so much for that.
You see the potential in me that I can't see in myself. You are like family to me, and I can't put into words how much I love you and appreciate you.
I will be forever thankful that in my last year of high school experience, I met an incredible teacher and man like you.
You've seen me cry, and you've seen me lead my peers, and I'm so happy I got to have you as my teacher, and I'm sad to leave.
I miss you. You are part of the reason I am who I am today.
I love you, and I'll never forget how much your kindness and encouragement has impacted.
So much of myself is what I learned from her. Thank you, Miss Bennett.
Thank you for all that you do for me.
I never knew how much of an impact you made onto my life until I was growing up, and I thank you for that.
I love you, man. Thanks for everything, directly or indirectly.
Thank you for being the teacher I've always dreamed of having.
Hey, that is so sweet.
You're trying to make me cry. You know I'm not a crier. That's the goal.
Hal Lamberton has a long, distinguished career in the U.S. Army, and now the Atherton graduate is commanding all National Guard troops in his home state.
All right, on your feet.
Relax. I'm Hal Lamberton, the commanding general for the Kentucky National Guard. Here in Kentucky, between the soldiers and the airmen we've got and the civilians we've got about 8,400 folks. And so the authority to oversee everything that they're engaged with comes up to the Adjutant General's office. It is sure as heck not a 9-to-5 dynamic for us. And you know that, as you would be aware, we've had soldiers and airmen responding to everything from weather-related incidents here in the state, tornadoes, floods, domestic disputes, if you will. But we've also had airmen and soldiers who are currently serving overseas and in some of those same combative areas that you inquired about. So just really shouldering that responsibility and the realization that, hey, I'm the guy in charge of this, and the impact of some of my decisions are going to affect those folks.
All the brigades, all the units are doing extremely well.
Long before becoming the top military officer in Kentucky government, Hal Lamberton was a Jefferson County public school student.
I'm a 1976 graduate of Atherton High School, and prior to that went to Barrett Junior High, and before that Bloom Elementary School.
It was his third grade teacher at Bloom, Mrs. Bowie, who read biographies of famous people to her students, Benjamin Franklin, George Washington Carver, George Washington, that first sparked Lamberton's thirst for adventure. That quest for excitement led him to join the Army instead of following his parents' wishes and going to college when he graduated from Atherton.
Initially, when I enlisted into the Army, and I think at the time I was the only person out of my graduating class who went into the military. Most everybody else went off to college, and I was stationed in Germany. And so while stationed in Germany, learned how to ski in the German Alps, joined a German-American skydiving club, ran with the Bulls in Pamplona, Spain, ran a marathon that was over the 1972 Olympic marathon course. So I sort of met that adventurous aspect that I wanted to pursue. But during the course of that as well, just quite simply realized that for me, the military and the Army was a good fit.
Lamberton eventually went to college, joined ROTC, got his degree, and even tried a career in banking while serving in the National Guard, before ultimately deciding a full-time job in the service was what he really wanted to do.
At this point, in some capacity or another, I've been in the military ever since 1976. So at this junction, I don't know if it's a positive thing or not, but I'm the oldest guy in the room for any group of soldiers or airmen that we gather together.
And Major General Lamberton has had quite the career, with several operational deployments overseas in reaction to military or governmental crises.
I've been in Iraq twice. I went to Panama when we took out Noriega. I went down to Honduras when the Sandinista government out of Nicaragua attacked into Honduras, and we were sent down as a show of force. I went for the Gulf War back in the early 90s, so I've got some experience.
He got to 2-star status by bucking his parents' wishes and following his heart, the same advice he'd give all JCPS seniors.
I very much say, number one, if folks can identify with whatever's most pertinent to them, for all of us here in the room, we've got different aspirations, but to identify that and to go ahead and pursue it. But if somebody's able to pursue what is really most desirous from their perspective, that's what you need to go after.
Thanks for watching our show. You can find entire episodes on our JCPS YouTube channel. Until next time, keep supporting our kids.